been staring at signs that don't point straight, miles behind every choice I made. Your goodbye still hangs in the air, like a question I don't dare. I lost the north I used to trust, somewhere between love and dust. I thought knowing where to go was the same as knowing who I was. I've got a broken compass, a brave heart, still beating through the dark. I don't always know the direction, but I know when I'm falling apart. I've walked through fire, I've learned the cost of believing and getting lost. With a broken compass, brave heart. Maps don't work when the road keeps changing, every mile rearranging what I thought I needed most. Turns out it was letting go. Your memory don't pull the strings, it just reminds me of everything. Some truths hurt when they land, some set you free when you stand. I've got a broken compass, a brave heart, still trying, still alive. I've missed turns, crossed my own lines, just to see the other side. I don't regret the love I lost, it showed me what belief costs. With a broken compass, brave heart. If love's a light, mine flickered low, but it never fully let me go. I learned you don't need perfect aim, just the courage to walk through the flame. I've got a broken compass, a brave heart, and I trust that's enough somehow. I don't need the road to promise me, just to meet me where I am now. If tomorrow looks unsure, I'll still move on, I'm still sure. With a broken compass, brave heart. Brave heart. Found your words in the backseat pocket, folded small like they didn't weigh a thing. Written nights when the road was open, when love still felt like everything. Your handwriting leans to the right, like you were always in a hurry to feel alive. We said forever like it was free, didn't know what it would cost to keep those backseat letters. Still know my name. Every mile I drive, they read the same. Being fading, true staying, like you never really left. Yeah, I carry every word you gave me in those backseat letters. Coffee stains and a ticket stub, a laugh you tried to spell with love. You wrote about towns we never see, about who you thought I'd be. ran them slow at red lights, like stopping time might make it right. Some goodbyes don't say goodbye, they just learn how to hide. Those backseat letters written in hope, every line Ben's told me, every lie I told myself broke. I don't blame you for believing in something I couldn't protect. Yeah, I still hear your voice in the silence of those backseat letters. Love's a story, this was a chapter, dogged pages, torn but honest. I won't rewrite what we became, I'll just let it say my name. Those backseat letters don't ask me to stay, they just remind me I loved in my own way. If I ever learn to settle or put these miles to rest, I'll still thank the road for teaching me through those backseat letters. Comes in a pale gold light, over cracked earth and a restless mind. Boots by the door, keys in my hand, every plan feels half unplanned. You said love needs rules to stay, I was already blown away. Some hearts settle, some hearts run, I learned too late which one I'd become. There's desert air in my blood, and your goodbye in my chest. I don't mean to hurt the ones I love, I just don't know how to rest. I chase horizons I can't outrun, still hear your voice when the day is done. Yeah, there's desert air in my blood. Empty highways, white hot noon, radio prayers and a rising moon. I see your face in the heat wave blur, like the truth I don't deserve. Every town I almost stay feels like one more lie I'd have to say. I loved you deep, I loved you true, but the road kept pulling me through. There's desert air in my blood, dry wind cutting through my bones. I try to drink from another love, but I still taste what's gone. I wasn't built for a settled sun, I burned too bright, then I'm gone with desert air in my blood. If love's a fire, mine ran wild, no shelter, no plan, no mild. I don't blame you for letting go. Some storms are all you'll ever know. There's desert air in my I carry your name with care. I don't ask forgiveness now, just the strength to be fair. If I ever learn how to stand without the need to run, I still have desert air in my blood. But I'll know who I've become.
White paint fading under midnight tires. Same old doubts, same old fires. Your name drifts in the passing lanes, like something lost I still can't change. Every mile's a second chance, if you learn how not to ask. Chase the dark to feel alive. Didn't know peace was a slower drive. There are lines on the open highway telling me which way not to turn. Some are drawn from love and leaving, some are scars you have to earn. I keep moving through the quiet, let the night teach me what it knows. Reading lines on the open highway as I go. Dawn breaks soft on a restless sky. Old regrets loosen as I drive. I don't curse the roads I took, they rode me better than I look. Your memory don't steer my hands, it just reminds me who I am. Some hearts race, some hearts wait. Both learn lessons a mile too late. There are lines on the open highway guiding me past who I was. I've crossed the ones I swore I wouldn't, for reasons I still love. I don't need the past to follow or the future to be known. I read the lines on the open highway and keep rolling on. Love's a road, it bends and heals, through honest smiles and worn out wheels. I won't erase what we became, I'll carry it without the pain. There are lines on the open highway pointing forward, not behind. I've learned how to let go slowly and still trust what I find. If peace is just another mile, I'll meet it when it shows. Following lines on the open highway as I go. Headlights hum on a thinning road. Evening holds what the daylight holds. Your name rides soft in the cooling air, like something I'm learning not to spare. I left before the stars came through, with more behind me than I knew. I don't race the night anymore. I've learned what waiting's for. There are my miles before the moon, before the truth shows up in blue. I keep driving, breathing slow, letting the quiet tell me what I know. If love was real, it still lives on in every step I'm moving through. There are miles before the moon. Radio low, just a human voice, talking hope like it's still a choice. I don't curse the turns we missed. They taught me how forgiveness is. Your memory don't pull me back, it just rides along light as that. Some answers come too soon, some wait for miles before the moon. There are miles before the moon, where the road feels wide and true. I don't need the night to promise me, just to let the sky come through. I've loved enough to let you go, and strong enough to carry you through the miles before the moon. If love's a tide, it learns to turn from holding tight to letting burn. I won't beg the dark for proof. I'll meet the light when it moves. There are miles before the moon, and I'm not afraid to stay between the man I was, the man I am, and everything I haven't been. If peace arrives in silver hues, I'll welcome it when it comes through. After miles before the moon. Before the moon. Buzzing light outside my door peels the paint from number 9. Your lipstick stain on an old white cup feels like crossing one more line. Suitcase open on the bed like I don't plan on staying long. This room knows every kind of goodbye. It's been practicing all night long. I tell myself this is just a style, but my heart knows better than my thoughts. It's motel keyed number 9, heavy in my hand. Every place I try to rest feels like borrowed land. I lay down with all my goals on sheets that don't feel right. Yeah, I'm holding on to yesterday with motel key number 9. The ice machine hums like a tired prayer. Down the hall a TV cries. Someone laughing through thin walls, living a life that's not mine. I see us in the mirror glass, back when love still felt brand new. Now every mile I drive away just circles back to you. Some hearts don't know when to stay, they just learn how to drift away. It's a motel keyed number 9, another town, same truth. I shut the door on everything except the memory of you. I say tomorrow I'll be fine, but I've said that every night while I'm hanging on to nothing with motel key number 9. If love's a road, this is the bend where every ending starts again. I don't regret the love we tried, I just wish it learned to survive. It's a motel key number 9, but I won't keep it long. I'm tired of sleeping next to pain and calling it moving on. If I ever find a place where my heart can finally lie, I'll leave behind these lonely nights in motel key 9.
It's loud when the world shuts down. Clock on the wall just counts me out. Your empty chair says more than words. Silence cuts deeper than it hurts. I leave the TV on all night just to keep the dark from talking back. I tell myself I'm doing fine, quiet knows me better than I like. I've been running from the quiet like it's gonna say your name. Every still moment finds me face to face with what remains. I keep moving just to hide it from the truth I can't outrun. Yeah, I've been running from the quiet since you've been gone. Late night drives with nowhere to go. Same old streets, same old ghosts. Radio songs I don't need, they sound too
empty field, rust on the swings we used to steal. We said this town was too small to hold everything we felt, everything we hold. Your hand fit mine like it always knew. We were meant for more than I ever knew too. We swore we'd leave before time could see how scared we were of who we'd be. It was small towns and big dreams written on borrowed time. Every promise felt bigger when your heart was next to mine. We believed love would carry us further than we'd ever been. Yeah, we were small towns and big dreams. Cardboard boxes, a beat up car. Stars look closer than they really are. You talked about cities, I talked brave, like neither of us was afraid. But the road don't ask what you need, it just shows you who you'll be. Some dreams grow, some stay, some don't survive the leaving day. It was small towns and big dreams, maps spread out on the hood. We didn't know how fragile something perfect could be so good. Every mile pulled at the seams of what we were and what we've been in those small towns and big dreams. If love's a lesson, this one stayed. You can't outrun where you're made. I don't regret the way we tried, just the parts we had to leave behind. It's still small towns and big dreams living quiet inside my chest. I found pieces of myself out there, but I left you at my best. If I ever make it all the way to where my younger heart still leans, I'll thank those nights, those streets, those small towns and big dreams. Another dawn on a worn-out sea, coffee cooling down beside me. Your goodbye don't ache like it used to. It just rides along quietly. Every mile I didn't plan still taught me who I am. I chased the past till I ran dry, learned the future don't wait for why. I'm still driving toward tomorrow with yesterday in the rearview small. I don't know what waits around the bend, but I'm done staring at the wall. I've loved, I've lost, I've learned the cost of holding on too tight. Yeah, I'm still driving toward just another mile I've rode. I don't need to win or borrow what was never meant to stay. Yeah, I'm still driving toward tomorrow, my way. Love's a lesson that taught me this: you don't heal fast, you just persist. You learn to breathe, you learn to bend. You stop asking where it ends. I'm still driving toward tomorrow, with my hands steady on the wheel. I don't need all the answers now, just something honest I can feel. If peace is slow and hard to find, I'll meet it when it's time. Yeah, I'm still driving toward tomorrow, leaving yesterday behind. I've worn these tires through doubt and years, left behind more than souvenirs. Every wrong turn I ever made still led me here, still showed the way. Your goodbye rides the passenger seat, like something I don't have to defeat. I used to think I had to run from everything that I'd become, but I've learned the way the road forgives. It don't judge, it just lets you live. Every scar becomes a sign, pointing forward, not behind. I don't need all the answers now, just the strength to keep moving somehow. Yeah, I've learned the way the road forgives. Sunrise breaks on a restless sky, old regrets loosen as I drive. Your name don't hurt the way it did, it's just a part of where I've been. I loved you deep, I loved you true. They don't disappear just because we're through. Some hearts heal one mile at a time, learning peace don't mean goodbye. I've learned the way the road forgives. It holds your weight, then slowly lifts. Every loss I could mend taught me how to start again. I don't curse the nights I broke, they just taught me how to cope. Yeah, I've learned the way the road forgives. If love's a lesson, it writes it slow, in quiet miles and letting go. I won't erase what we became, I'll carry it without the pain. I know the way the road forgives. It lets you change, it lets you live. I don't need to prove a thing, just breathe and feel the road beneath. If tomorrow brings a different view, I'll meet it like I'm supposed to do, knowing now the way the road forgives. chasing answers I never earned. Every town left a trace of me, like footprints fading in memory. Your goodbye still rides the breeze, soft as a prayer I didn't believe. I stopped asking who was to blame when the silence started saying my name. The wind knows my name. Every mile I've been, it carries my scars and the shape I'm in. I don't fight it anymore, I just let it explain how the past lets go. When the wind knows my name. I've slept beneath indifferent stars, heard the truth in passing cars. Some nights I felt completely gone, some mornings I was still holding on. Your memory don't weigh me down, it just walks with me, quiet and proud. I used to run from who I was, now I stand where the open air does. The wind knows my name, where I broke, where I've been, all the prayers I whispered and the ones I never meant. It don't judge the road I chose or the love that couldn't stay, it just keeps me moving. Yeah, the wind knows my name. If love's a voice, it learns to change, from shouting loud to whispering faint. I don't need to be understood, just free enough to be who I am. The wind knows my name, and I trust it now. I don't need directions or a reason how. If tomorrow finds me changed, I won't be afraid. I'll walk into the open, where the wind knows my name. Follow the road till the pavement thin, past the places we almost lived in. Your voice still rides the open air, like it knows I'm standing there. The water moves without regret, teaching me what I can't forget. I spent too long fighting the flow, trying to keep what wouldn't hold. Where the river turns west, I lay my questions down. Let the current do the rest, carry me out of town. I don't ask for what I lost, or the love I couldn't save. I just listen to the river and the way it behaves. Sun dips low on a quieter sky. Every wrong feels justified. Your memory don't pull me under, it just walks beside me, gentle as thunder. I learned some hearts are meant to roam, even when they're close to home. I stopped asking why it went wrong, started listening to where I belong. Where the river turns west, I feel the weight release. Every promise put to rest, every war inside me cease.